Hey, my name is Brandon Penland, and I'll be doing this school improvement plan for Starrs Mill High School. I'm a high school teacher and coach at Starrs Mill High School. So we did this project on the overall improvement plan that our school has into place. So for the students here at our school, we have a total of 1,328 students. And of those 1,328, 689 are male, 639 are female. And the demographics are broken up here in this slide. So this slide here, it shows there's 933 students who are white, 118 who are Hispanic. There are 139 that are black, 48 that are multi-race, and 1 is American Indian, and 11 are Hawaiian. And lastly, there are 78 Asians that attend this school. So first off, you have to establish a process. So here at Starrs Mill, it's been established professional learning communities. So we have a community between departments to where we meet, have the opportunity to meet as a department, every day if we'd like. So our administrative staff has set up to where we all have common planning periods within our department so that we can work together, so we can have common assessments as well as common material. That way we know all of our students get taught the exact same thing. Maybe it's being taught in a different way, but they're all getting the same material. And we're also given professional learning days, which is every month. We get we call PL days, and it's just a day where basically we don't have any students at school, and us teachers have to show up, and we have the opportunity to prepare, learn, and establish what we're wanting to do for the time being and for the upcoming future in our classroom. So clarifying our school improvement plan. So our mission statement here at Starrs Mill is to empower individuals to learn, succeed, and serve. This mission statement, as well as the rest of these, are all posted in our school. The vision statement is to maximize individuals' talents, achievements, character, in a safe environment. Our motto is to demand excellence. And every day we have our morning announcements, and we have an individual who's saying the morning announcements. And at the very end, they always say, be respectful, be accountable, and be responsible. And that's what our administrative staff came up with a couple years ago. They call it RAR. And basically, our students hear it every day. And all of these things are posted on a poster within our building. So students have the opportunity, they see it all the time while walking down the hallways. They see it in the library. They see it in the lunchroom. They see it outside their classrooms. So they know what's expected of them, and they clarify. So basically, it's our schools clarifying to them what we expect of them. So next, for the school improvement plan, is to identify essential student learning. So here at Starrs Mill, we teach, all of our curriculum is based off of the Georgia standards. That way we have joint curriculums. We know that we're all getting taught, that we're all teaching the same type of information, though it's getting transferred into a different way, or maybe it may be getting taught in a different format. They're all still getting taught the same material, and we all know that we're staying in line with our outline that we've created by teaching towards the Georgia standards. Also, every student in our schools, pretty fortunate, we've got Chromebooks. Even the teachers have Chromebooks. We've implemented the Chromebooks, and it was really, really helpful this past spring and throughout the beginning of this year, because we were experiencing a pandemic and we didn't have students at school for part of the time. And, once we started this school year, we had students for half the time. So the Chromebook was really a good resource to have in order to get our material across to our students while they weren't at school. Next is the Schoology platform. So Schoology platform is what we teachers use to teach our material online. and we're able to take any of our assessments, any of our daily work, whatever it may be that we've uploaded, maybe it's our lessons, and we can align it to the Georgia standards in this Schoology platform. And it's an online platform that our students can access, and they see a little different page than what we see as teachers, but that's where we put all of our material and organize it in a way that our students are able to easily follow it. So our students go onto the Schoology platform, they're able to complete their work, they submit it all online. Nobody's having to touch any type of paper, pencils. It's all done 100% online, and then it's an easy way for us teachers to grade that as well. Next is study. So the formative instruction practices, we call this FIP. At the very beginning of the year, us teachers have to go through this FIP process. And it's practices for us teachers to make ourselves better before the school year starts. And we are able to go over different forms of teaching, instructional practices that maybe we wouldn't typically use in the classroom, but we can maybe pick things here and there that we can add towards the way we teach. And it's a really good way to really prepare us and to better us as teachers for our school improvement plan in order to make our students better. Next is always reviewing test scores. Our administrative staff does a really good job of reviewing test scores and seeing where we're at, what we've done, the progress we've made, and by looking at the test scores, they're able to develop a plan, an improvement plan, or maybe that doesn't require too much change. Maybe it's a little bit of change here and there at certain departments. So our administrative staff does a really good job of helping us out with that. Next is the stakeholders' perceptions. We typically don't have, we have a lot of support here at Starr's Mill, and the stakeholders will typically let their voice be heard if they think there needs to be something done. But we've had the same plan for so long and have always done so well. We compete with another school in the county for the top test scores in the county. And so typically we don't hear too much. But when we do hear their opinions, we take that into consideration and we take the steps necessary in order to ensure that we're giving our students the best opportunity as possible to be successful. Next is you reflect. Reflect on all of our test scores. We always get together as a community here at Starr's Mill in our teaching community. We reflect on test scores, and our administrative staff does this first. They reflect on it. They see what the progress we've made, and then we meet as teachers and as a whole school, and we're able to reflect on what things were good, what things were bad, and next would be to reflect on improved teaching methods. So we talk about, okay, what are some ways that we can improve our teaching methods or to improve our ability to present material to students. And, that can be done during planning periods. Like I said earlier, we're pretty fortunate where we've been given the opportunity to have common planning periods within our department. So if our test scores aren't as good as we would like, that's a good opportunity for us to take advantage of in order to make sure that we take care of the things that need to be taken care of in order to get the test scores up. Next would be to reflect on the improvement plan overall. So our improvement plan at the very beginning of the semester, we go into TEKS, and we have a plan that we develop as a teacher on what we think is going to be good for us, on ways to make our students as a whole, my class as a whole, better. So we develop this improvement plan into TEKS, we input it, and so periodically throughout the semester, we are required to go back in and reflect and write notes on ways that we can make improvements or things that we do well, things that we don't do well. And we also do that, we access this TEKS platform after we get observed by administrative staff and they give us feedback on our presenting of the curriculum. Next is plan. So plan is our plan's been in place for so long that we've really done a really good job, and our administrative staff trusts us teachers to do our job on presenting the material and preparing our students for tests and to give them the best opportunity possible to be successful. So it's been in place for so long, and it's best for our student body, and so our teachers understand what is expected of them. So every year, we have department meetings, we have faculty meetings, and we go over that kind of stuff. And our administrative staff really harps on the importance of doing certain things so that we can be successful inside the classroom. Having a detailed plan, and we have a detailed plan within our departments. So once we meet as a faculty and staff, we figure out what is expected of us. We meet as departments and we come up with a detailed plan of, okay, how are we going to present this material? How are we going to get it across? How often are we going to reflect on our progress or reflect and make changes if we need to make changes? And next is meet and discuss the progress. So, we go over what are we doing right? What are we doing wrong? What are some things we need to change? Because you just never know what may happen in a semester or in a school year. We experienced that last year with the pandemic, and we were able to meet and discuss our progress while being online through Zoom. So our departments were able to still meet. Even though we weren't at school, we were still able to meet and discuss the progress and go over, okay, what kind of things we need to still be having online for our students to go over. Lastly, implement the improvement plan. The implementation of the improvement plan is at the beginning of each year, and we go over all the things necessary to improve our students' ability to perform well in the classroom and on tests, and it lets us teachers know what's expected of us. And our administrative staff does a really, really good job of recognizing teachers for their hard work. We have every month we have an award that goes around our teachers will get, and actually if you get the award, you yourself who has the award, at the end of the month, you pick a teacher that you see that goes above and beyond of just teaching kids. You see them making that connection and building that relationship with teachers, or with students, and they're working hard to just do whatever it takes for the students to be successful. And our administrators recognize that. So they give us the opportunity to recognize one another for our hard work, and we pass around an award monthly. Next is we celebrate. Our administrative staff's been really good to us, and when we, periodically throughout the school year, when our administrative staff sees all the hard work we're putting in, day after day, month after month, year after year, they reward us with, whether it's something small in our mailbox, or whether it's hey, everybody come to the front office in a conference room. There'll be breakfast provided for all the teachers, or there'll be lunch provided for all the teachers. So they do a really good job of celebrating and congratulating us teachers for our hard work that we do with implementing the improvement plan and continuing to follow the guidelines and the outline that we've laid out to ensure that our improvement plan is still taking place in our school. It's just something that we go over year after year, and we really, really try to do a good job of meeting and collaborating and doing whatever it takes to make sure our students are successful. And I'm very, very fortunate to be in a community and a school system that takes pride in that kind of thing. So I really appreciate you following along. And if you have any questions or concerns, shoot me an email. And thank you so much.